Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome back to my basement as I prepare to watch for the first time Season 3, Episode 9 of the sweeping drama Outlander, streaming now on Starz and Netflix. And last episode, we had a ton of revelations. And some trouble as always because it's the Frasers. Revelation number 1, Jenny can hold a grudge like nobody's business. Oh, when? Okay, so I don't know if she was mad at Claire for dying, but she was certainly not happy that Claire came back. Okay, and then she brought along revelation number 2. Jamie's new wife is Leary. And I still don't understand it. I don't think I ever will understand it, that Jamie found something familiar in her, but no, my mortal enemies, if they came back and I was totally desperately alone, I would stay alone. No way in how. But was Leary Mrs. Fraser, or was she Mrs. Malcolm? Did she know Jamie was smuggling and the like, and that he was going by an assumed name in Edinburgh? Did she have any clue at all where he was? And if she didn't, but she's so like, he's mine, is she only doing that because Claire's back? Or would she have done that anyway? I don't know. The whole thing is painful. It is painful. And then, okay, so the grand plan to pay off Leary, because she went to some place, some clergy, I don't know. But if James' first wife came back, I don't think it matters if she goes to the clergy, but it apparently does, and she wants lots of money in return. So James goes off to find the treasure he had left buried of the Mackenzie jewels. They're going to take them to France and sell them. But lo and behold, young Ian, who swam out to get said jewels, has now been kidnapped by pirates? British Navy? Portuguese Navy? I don't know who else. Spanish Navy? The Spaniards were out there, right? At the same time. They can't catch a break. How do you go and start to find Ian? Just watch from the shoreline as the ship goes into the distance until you can't follow it anymore? I don't know, but I guess we're going to find out if I just sit and watch it. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to get settled with my beverage and with my blanket. I hope you're all cozy as well. And let's get to it. Mary of soul, she sings. Oh, we have a change in the opening sequence, and it does not bode well for our couple. Oh, that's a lot of blood. Oh yeah, I forgot how much Jamie enjoys being on a ship.
It's all arranged then. You will act as supercargo in charge of the freight. Master Rains is glad not to have the responsibility.
Are they in France?
In a flash, a healthy male can be sold for upward of £30 in Jamaica. As long as he doesn't make trouble, Ian will be fine.
Maybe I'm being punished for wanting too much.
No god worth his salt would take your nephew away from you just because you wanted to be happy.
Will we be happy? Just waiting on Fergus.
The wee frog's already in board, McDo. Ferguson.
And the baggage from Lallybroch.
Why do I feel like baggage is code for something?
Since Jenny and Ian think we're still headed to France, then...
They'll not yet be worried.
They didn't tell Jenny and Ian. I can see why they wouldn't, but still, they better bring Ian back.
Good day.
Something sneaky about him.
Morning, sir.
What's up?
You should touch the horseshoe, Sassenach. It's bad luck not to. Try it you. And you? women are bad luck on ships, Sassenach. Redheads, too. That's why they address me first, before I speak to them. It is the only way to avoid misfortune. Fergus. Marsley?
Oh!
What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, no.
Fergus and I are married.
Why?
We've been courting since last August, and we were handfast this morning.
Handfast.
Wedding. Having a baby.
You bedded her?
Not yet, my lord.
And it's not yet binding. I'll send someone to see her home. This voyage is too dangerous for a lass.
You're taking her.
Claire is no concern of yours.
You left my mother for this English whore.
I am sending you home.
I'll tell everyone Fergus has already bedded me. He hasn't, but I'll say it anyway.
Yeah, she's Larry's child.
We've 2 cabins. Fergus will be with me. Marsley will be with Claire.
What?
Why? Ew.
Marsley's under my care now, like it or not. I'm obliged to protect her virtue.
Might as well, it would seem.
This is gonna be a long trip. In a storm. Too bad Claire didn't pack any Dramamine.
In God's name, are you forcing me a drink?
Ginger tea.
The happy couple brought some of our things from Lallybroch.
There's spoons in there.
These are my clothes from when we were in Paris.
Oh, the Paris clothes.
That green cloak that Marsley was wearing. I knew I recognized it from somewhere.
How did this happen?
The main topsail sheet was suddenly upon me.
Did you not touch the horseshoe?
I did, Mr. Warren. We all did.
Well, someone didn't. Mishap as such, while still in sight of land's an ill omen.
Lord, you forget. I know you're sorry. If you were forced to marry Milady, then I'm forced to breathe. I thought you'd be happy for me. At least I hoped as much.
Oh, there's a difference between being happy that he's married and bringing said bride onto a dangerous mission.
She kens about your past, does she?
That I grew up in a brothel? Yes. And I was a pickpocket.
And what about all your other lasses?
No.
In spring, it was Eileen, and in summer, it was,
Rona?
Rona.
You must put yourself in their shoes. After all, on this ship, your very presence is ill luck. By rights, you and Mistress McKimmie should at this moment be bare-breasted.
I'm sorry?
A woman's bare breasts calm an angry sea. The figurehead at the bow, she bears her breasts for you and prevents us from being subject to any curses.
We know why that was made up. We know why. It's gonna be a really long journey for James.
How long will you continue this fast?
I must allow time for my wife's tea to do its work.
This retching, it can eat your stomach and your testicles. They can get twisted. Most painful. The only cure is removal. But if you want to wait, that is your choice.
We're hoping you'll bless our union.
Perhaps you should give them a chance. If you let them continue their infatuation, it might just fizzle out.
I don't know what a fizzle is, but I ken your meaning well enough. I'm sorry. I can't allow it.
Ooh. Ooh.
I've been scribing the story of my life in China so that it will not be forgotten.
Oh.
Would you tell it to me?
Not yet. Once I tell it, I have to let it go.
The days started blending together. For me, this meant tending to minor injuries.
The lobster home, I couldn't find a dish, so it was put in the pot where the mistress has a fish, singing eye, diddly eye. She leapt around the room with the lobster on her gun.
lyrics.
Jamie, you should hear the...
Claire.
Oh, he's doing acupuncture.
So this is what's cured your seasickness. Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't want to hurt your feelings. We aren't on the most stable ground, are we, Sassenach? I didn't want you to see it as more proof you didn't belong here.
It's never been a question of whether I love you.
Please move the sticks first.
What is it?
The music stopped.
We're not moving.
Can't explain it, Captain. We're on course.
Oh my God, are they in the Bermuda Triangle?
We've lost the wind, Mr. Fraser.
Is it common to lose the wind in these latitudes?
No, it's bad luck. Someone's brought this on us by their neglect. I'll say it's a Chinaman.
It's not him. Saw the Chinese touch the horseshoe.
Did he not touch the horseshoe? Be tempted to go and push.
The days turned into weeks.
Wow.
And the wind did not return.
Weeks.
We were becalmed in the middle of a vast ocean.
Weeks.
Water's gone bad. Everyone are foul and stinking.
And got a half rations for every man.
I've another suggestion. We find the Jonah who's brought us ill luck, and we throw him overboard.
Aye.
Aye.
This is terrible.
5 unspoiled barrels won't be enough.
It's no one's fault.
Said nothing of fault, madam. I asked who we should blame.
What's your meaning, sir?
The men are calling for a Jonah.
Is that like Jonah and the whale?
You will not be throwing any of my men overboard.
So they don't have any water to drink. And some of the bilge waters. So what are they using to shave with? And bathe in?
Jump, you sniveling dog-faced scum! Rid us of this curse! Leave me be, you bastard!
Oh, and he took the booze.
We're gonna run out of water and die. We won't. I promise.
James, you don't promise. As soon as you promise, bad things happen. It's bird. Well, that's Jamie's bad shot arm, too. They think that they're not going to wait for them when they get down with guns, swords, knives, ropes, heavy beating things.
Jonah! 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 Jonah!
I was born Yi Tianchuo in Guangzhou. I was found early to have skill in composition. My poetry came before the eyes of the emperor's second wife. It was a great honor, but there is a condition. All servants of the royal wives must be eunuchs. I had fallen in love with woman. Oh, woman. Their beauty, the scent of a navel in the winter. I fled and came to a place where the golden words of my poems are taken as the clucking of hens.
Oh.
To a place where women are coarse and rank as bears. And these women disdain me as a yellow worm so that even the lowest of whores will not lie with me.
It's not that wrong.
Sometimes I think not worth it.
Mr. Willoughby Tochin Shoho.
We have wind! Move aloft!
Oh, those beautiful pages. And with the rain, I have a feeling we're gonna get a hurricane. Is this bad luck having sex on a ship?
I like the gray.
Who's this?
British man of war. And closing.
What? Why is it firing on them?
They're firing at us. No signaling. You can see from our rigging. They're short-handed. They may need net.
As if they have any to spare.
If they do take me, you must continue on to Jamaica and find young Ian.
Ian has like, what, 2 months on them now? Because they had spent so much time just stuck in the ocean, right? If they even took him to Jamaica. That's the thing, is they don't even know if they took him to Jamaica.
You're the captain?
Acting captain, formerly third lieutenant.
Ooh.
We suffered an outbreak of infectious plague. The captain and the 2 senior lieutenants died, as well as the surgeon and the surgeon's mate.
Ooh. Ooh.
Might you come over, then?
Yes, of course.
Excuse us, gentlemen.
She's got that look like, you're not changing my mind.
It's typhoid fever. I can't catch it. I've been inoculated.
There's no talking you out of this, is there, Sassenach?
She's lucky she's had all her vaccines so she can go back in time and not get these illnesses.
The sick are down below.
They gonna kidnap her because she's the surgeon and just take off with her? Oh my God, it must smell so foul. How do you begin?
And you know how to do that? How to contain it?
And you'll need to reach land as quickly as possible. Most of the sick will die. The hope is that you contain the spread. If you want, I'd be willing to stay for a short while to help you organize yourselves.
Mr. Pound! You can start with Mr. Pound.
He's a kid. Oh, Lord.
Hello, I'm Claire Fraser.
Oh, she's going by Fraser now.
I will work fast. Captain Rains will be anxious to get on his way, as will my husband.
I shall alert them you will be a little while longer.
Why are we moving? What are you doing?
I'm in urgent need of your services. You said yourself we must make haste.
Well, you can't just kidnap me like this.
Truth is, I am desperate. You may be our only chance. I've had a message conveyed to Captain Rains and promised him that His Majesty's Navy will provide accommodation for me.
Dive. They can't catch a break, can they? So, typhoid fever. Okay, illness on a ship. Got it. Makes sense. And then Claire is kidnapped. Saw that coming, didn't we? Did not see Fergus and Marcelly. Fergus on the ship, yes. But him taking a wife. Nope. And that it was Leary's daughter. Of course it's going to be. Of course it's going to be. These obstacles that they're throwing in their way are crazy. So I do like that Jamie and Claire are coming back together, because when they fight, I don't like it. That's the thing. I think that's why I like paranormal romance better than like contemporary or historicals, because in contemporary and historical romances, your main conflicts come with, most of the time, a misunderstanding. Somebody heard something, took something the wrong way, they acted a different way, that brought the conflict. And so they're always fighting with each other. But in a paranormal romance, there's something else. There's a big bad. There's an evil sorcerer, or there's a dragon, or there's something that our couple has to work together with to overcome. And so they don't fight with each other as much. And that's why I like those stories better, because I don't like it when our main couple fights. It's not fun, and they don't have sexy times if they're fighting. But I'm glad that Jamie and Claire got a moment on the ship before she got taken away. Huh. Okay, so how many people died? Now, couldn't the Artemis just follow the other ship, Porpoise, the Porpoise? Couldn't the Artemis follow the Porpoise along the way? Although Is Jamaica the closest spot to them? I don't know. And Ian, again, has weeks on them now. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. How are they gonna do this? I don't know. Is it possible? Sure. Why not? It's all plausible, so I'll still go with it. No. But there we have it. Episode 9 of Outlander. Thank you so much for being here with me on this journey. And I especially liked it if you hit subscribe because I want to see you again. So please take care of yourself, drink something, stretch your bodies, get some sleep, and then come back and see me. So until next time, y'all.